Good day, viewers. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm your presenter, Mr. Mrenga. So right here with me, I've got a question. Simplify 2a plus, in brackets we have b minus a minus 2b. So how can we answer this question? First thing, you're going to copy the question the way it is. So you write 2a plus, open bracket, b minus a, close bracket, minus 2b. So from there, we are going to open the brackets by multiplying with a positive sign, which is right here. So you write 2a, positive times positive b, you are going to have positive b. Positive times negative a, you are going to have negative a, then minus 2b. So from here, there's need for us to correct the right terms. So 2a, the right term is a negative a right here. So you say 2a minus a, then we have positive b minus 2b, which is right here. Okay, so 2a minus a, we are going to have a, positive b minus 2b, we are going to have negative b. So this is our answer. This is our question 2. Evaluate. So I will write the question. We have 64 divided by 125 in brackets raised to the power negative 1/3. Okay, so this is very easy. So the way you can write this, take note of the power. It's having a negative power. Okay, you can see the power is having a negative. Okay, so it will be very difficult for you to simplify like this. So what you are going to do is to get rid of the negative power there, what are we going to do? Okay, so to get rid of the negative power, we are going to write it like this. We are going to write 125 divided by 64 in brackets to the power 1/3. Okay, so what has happened here is that since I'm having a negative power, okay, so I've just found the reciprocal of this 64 over 125, which will be written as 125 divided by 64. Then to this power, it's going to have a positive power, not a negative power. So once you reciprocate, the power here becomes a positive, but this other fraction, it will change. The 64 there becomes the denominator, the 125 becomes the numerator. Okay, now from this point, what you are going to do is, so here we are having 1 over 3, which is a 1/3. So we want to find the third root of 125 over the third root of 64. So the third root of 125 is 5. Okay, because if you multiply 5 times 5 times 5 3 times, you're going to get 125. And the third root of 64, it's a 4. So if you multiply 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 3 times, you get 64. So our answer will say 4 into 5, it's 1, remainder 1 over 4. So this is our answer right there. Alright, so we've now come to our third question, which is right here. Given that the lines 3y is equal to x plus 6. Okay, let me write the lines. So we have 3y equal to x plus 6, and this other line, which is the other line, which is y is equal to kx plus 12. So this line and this line, they are saying that they are perpendicular. Find the value of k. Find the value of k. So these two lines, this line and this line, are perpendicular. So this is line y, which is equal to kx plus 12, like that. Alright, so upon identifying the two lines, so this line is perpendicular to this. Okay, so this symbol means it's perpendicular to this. So now we must know that one of the properties of perpendicular lines is that if you get the gradient of this line and the gradient of this other line, when you multiply them, should give you a negative 1. So first thing, let us find the gradient of this line. Okay, so what you are going to do is, we must know the equation of the y-intercept, which we are talking of y is equal to mx plus c. So this m, represents the gradient, okay? The coefficient of x here is the gradient. So let us write this first line in this form, okay? So we have 3y equal to x plus 6. So here I'll divide by 3. Even here I'll divide by 3 by 3. So this 3 and this 3 will cancel. I'll remain with y equal to x over 3 plus 2, because 3 here 1, 3 into 6 is 2. So from here we can say that m1, which is gradient 1, is equal to the coefficient of this x will be 1 over 3. Okay, this will be the coefficient of x. So I found the gradient of the first line. Let us now find the gradient of the second line. So let me do this. Okay, so our second line is y is equal to kx plus 12. Okay, so from here we can see that it's already in standard form. Okay, so the coefficient of x is k, which is representing the gradient. Okay, so in this case we are saying gradient 2 will be equal to k. So earlier on I said one of the properties of the perpendicular lines is that when you multiply this first gradient with the second gradient should give you a -1. So what you are going to say is this: m1 times m2 is equal to -1. Okay, so our m1 gradient 1 is 1/3, so we replace there 1/3 times m2 is k, so we replace with a k equal to 1. So from here what are we going to do? We say k times 1, it's k over 3, which is equal to -1. So this is a fraction, this is not a fraction. We divide by 1, then we cross what? Multiply. So from here we are going to have something like this, where we say k times 1, it's a k equal to 3 times -1 to be a -3. So this is the value of what? Of k. So thank you so much everyone for having time to view this content. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye bye.